July 2021 saw Sergei Sokolovsky, aka Shishi, walk his thinnest tightrope yet, relying on just one hand to win his last 3 bouts and preserve his perfect record of winning scores. September saw him sport his first top knot on the 8th rung of Division 3, his first realistic shot at salaried status. But had his right hand healed? The caliber of foes was quite unlike anything he'd faced before, starting with Tsurubayashi, an 8-year veteran of the division. With his tachi-ai absorbed, the Ukrainian went for the pull and very nearly got the scoop, but was shell-shocked by the defensive footwork on show, which allowed Tsurubayashi onto his belt. His left reversal came at the expense of a breached right, his foe pulling away the left prop to throw from the other side. It was the first time he'd ever lost an opening bout. The harsh lessons continued in match 2, as Johoku High School star Roga, seen here beating him in Nagoya, made it 2 from 2 in their rivalry with a thrust over, leaving Shishi desperate for something against Toki Sakae, the first man ever to beat giant Hokuseiho. Again he tried to pull with his tachi-ai blocked, merely inviting the small man to attack with his swinging outside right. Firm planting of the right foot kept Shishi afloat, but even a double-handed siege of the right arm couldn't fend it off. In the end, a trademark do-the-splits, lean and fall snatched the win, but it was far from convincing. Next up was January concussion victim Shonan no Umi, who matched him for size. Once more, Shishi rebounded on impact and had his right arm taken out, leaving him hanging on with the left, but unable to shift an excellently balanced foe, whose left foot was inspired. Shishi would now need to repeat his July heroics to salvage a winning score, but his next foe was the most seasoned yet. Long-term salaried fighter and ex-komusubi Jo Koryu. And Shishi's first losing score was sealed by the no-nonsense approach of a man who'd headlined against Hakuho 7 years to the day. Jo Koryu blasted his way in, rammed head against neck, then waited for Shishi to dip into his oblique stoop, ripe for sending on his way. Shishi's right seemed to have some trouble gripping throughout and was a constant target for attack. The precise reason is unclear, but he defaulted match 6 and sat out the rest of the meet. Plans to spend that first sumo salary must now be put on hold until at least next year. Let's hope the Ukrainian is back with an effective initial charge in November.